Hello and welcome to eSailing TV. It's hot, it's Sunday, we are at Kieler Woche and it's the last day that Kieler Woche is going on as an event. Today we are having the medal races in Kieler Woche. We have seen a lot of skippers there, German, Italian and Danish skippers in the top races, especially in the NACRA class, and right now they are going to race the 49er in the men's race. Some of the players we know, they are online in eSailing, also love the NACRA class. They think it's their favorite boat, it's a fast boat, it's going fast and they love it. So when I'm not live streaming in eSailing TV, we are going out at the events, asking people about what they think about eSailing, but also studying the boats. And here's what the Danish sailing team from Kody is telling us about the NACRA. It's Kieler Woche, we are here at the second day, it's Sunday, it's last day, it's medal race day. The NACRA boat class are getting ready for the medal race. The top 6 players, skippers has qualified for this event and they're going on water within the next 10 minutes. Today we also have an official channels in the NACRA class and we're going to have some fun with it, we're going to do some streaming with it, so please stay tuned and join in eSailing TV, while you also can watch Kieler Woche TV where you can see the medal race starting at 11. And we are here with the Danish sailing team in the NACRA class, and they are from Kody. And we don't know anything about the NACRA and eSailing. We just know it's sailing fast, it's all about the wind. But what can you tell me about the boat?
Yeah, fast is actually a good description, because it is pretty fast, sailing more than 25 knots, but it's also really hard to handle. Maybe you don't see that in the game, but for us on the boat, it's a really technical boat. And we really need to be a good team and be really aware of each other on the boat, because else it's really hard to manage.
And it's a 2-person boat. In eSailing we are 1 person, and we know it's pretty hard to steer, because when we are coming around the mark, whoa, we are losing the connection or just a little bit lacking, and then we are off the race. But here you said it's the same thing, it's very technical, it's very tactic boat, but isn't it just all about the wind when you're on the water in the NACRA class, or is there anything else when you're sailing to the lay marks and going for the marks? What are you going to think when you're sailing out there? It's capturing wind and just capturing speed, or is there anything else to think about?
I think it's a pretty good combination between catching the wind correctly, also the angles, but at the same time not spending so much energy on catching, like seeing where the right gust is, that you cannot sail the boat quick. So all the time we balance between putting our energy into sailing the boat perfectly and then spending the energy on looking out of the boat.
Also, because it's a fast boat, then maneuvers cost more than other boats, so we have to be way more aware of how many maneuvers are we doing, and like all the time, if there's a shift, is it enough of a shift to make a tack or a jibe, or do you need to wait for a bigger shift? Okay. So that's some of the decisions that's really hard.
Yeah. In eSailing we are reading the wind with a radar in the top left corner. It's telling us with wind socks. There's dark area where the wind is. How do you read the wind when you're on the water?
The ice.
The ice. Okay, so you're just looking with your eyes. Oh, there's wind, but wind is it's not visible, or is it?
Oh, after many years of experience, you get to learn like how to look at the wind, how different gusts look. And also we have the compass in the boat, which is actually a little computer telling us which direction the wind is in when we then finally hit the gust.
Oh, cool. Thank you for telling me more about this. Looking forward to see today's medal race. And how is the standings for the Danish sailing team?
We are second right now, really close points with both number 1 and 3rd and 4th.
And furthermore, we have a younger team with us here this week, which are coming 6 overall, which is also really good for the Danish group, so we are happy.
Fantastic, and medal race is double points when we're going out racing, same as in eSailing. So all the best of luck and cheer for the Danes. Everybody knows that eSailing TV is a Danish channel, so we love the Danes. Have fun today. I'm here with the Danish sailing team, the younger team, and they're telling me when I was coming by that this is one of the only boats that's actually flying, and this is what's going to do what's flying. So how is it to sail an Accra, and why are you saying it's flying?
So first of all, this is the only catamaran in the Olympic Games, and this is the one that is foiling. And when we go downwind, these foils, which we call them down here, is basically airplane wings that works underwater. So they're designed a little bit differently, so they're made for the water. And the same about these, which is the main foil, we call it. And this is the one that is carrying most of the weight. It goes into this slot here in the boat, and then it goes underneath it. And this is taking all the lift and lifting the boat up out of the water, and then you have one in the back here, which is stabilizing the boat.
Okay. So sailing an Accra is a fast boat. It's flying on the water, and also how is it to steer? Is it easy like a normal boat? Example, a J17, it's just turning your boat and then it turns.
The concept is the same. It's just as soon as you're out of the water, the rudder gets really light, and it's super reactive. So as the faster you go, if you just steer a little bit, it's gonna steer crazy, the boat. So you gotta be super precise, and you gotta be really calm on the helm. And that is really hard when you're going 25 knots downwind and you're screaming and there's waves and boats around you. So you gotta be really careful. You gotta be careful.
Oh, cool. So as we're seeing in eSailing TV also, and in eSailing, the Accra is a fast boat. It's hard to steer. If you just turn it a little bit, it goes crazy.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic description made by Matthias here. He's one of the young Danish sailor going to the water in the Accra, and you're going into a middle race today?
Yeah, we're sitting 6th right now, and we're hoping we can advance a little bit, but it's gotta be perfect conditions if we're gonna make it.
Fantastic. Thank you for the view. Looking forward to see you on water today. Have some fun. And fantastic to see more about the Accra 17. They just finished their middle race, and the Danish team, the first Danish team we saw there, came in 3rd position in total and got a bronze medal they will get later today here at Kieler Woche. Thank you to Kodui from Denmark, this Danish sailing club from Aarhus, for doing such a fine description about the Accra 17. And today we are also going to do more about the Accra. We are going in game. It's the official race with the Accra. It's a small race, it's official 32 hours race. Going for it, and we can see here it's the classic 2 laps format. It was actually the same format we saw here in Kiel, where you're going up towards the top marks, going around mark 1 and 2, going to the gate mark, taking decision which side you will go to, racing upwind again and downwind for the finish line. The Accra, as they told, is like a flying boat. When they really get their top speed in 25 to 26 knots, it looks like the boat are flying on the water, is not even touching it. So we will be ready for the first server race, so please stay tuned. And welcome back in studio. The next server is going to start. We're going to take this 8 out of 9 skippers. We're going to see who's in there. There's 9 out of 9. A lot of skippers are online doing the Accra. It's one of the favorite boats in the game, Vertivergata inshore. We can see already 1,068 skippers has been doing the Accra class. And the Accra in this game is all about speed, capture the wind. So let's see how the skippers are doing in it. Here behind me in the tent of Boat Düsseldorf, a lot of skippers are sitting and relaxing and having some fun because it's hot, it's sunny, it's 32 degrees outside, so we are all melting. Even the computer equipment and the internet is having a hard time today. Small presentation, we have I am floating from Australia. We have Dementra from Italy. We have Paul Homer from Spain. We have Gizmo Morten from Denmark. Caio from Spain. We have Tangu from France. Boris Villa from Switzerland. And JPH85 from France. And let's get ready for the start. Will we see a start as in a NACRA race in real life, where they will come with speed from behind, or will they just lay at the mark at the starting line and see who will get the best start? Gesundheit, as they're saying here. 5 seconds to start. Here's the start. 2-1. There's a penalty to Gizmo Morten and Caio, but it's I Am Floating getting the best start. He's tacking away. He's tacking to the right side. And we have a full start from Caio, and we also have Paul Homer has to come back. We also saw that in that NACRA medal race. We saw a Finnish boat sitting in the anchor chain of the starting boat and couldn't race further on. Here we go to the chopper view. We can see I Am Floating is in front. Nicely done by this Australian skipper. And Boris Villa from Spain tacking to the right lane mark. Gizmo Morten from Denmark is following him. But it's Dementra, it's I Am Floating going for coming around the top mark first. I'm Floating going all the way to the left lane mark. The wind is coming from right towards left, but it's going to shift. We can see that on the wind socks. So who is doing the best strategic work and tactic work here? Boris Villa coming in, Dementra coming in. Let's go to the top mark and see who is doing the best job here. It's I Am Floating coming on the inside. What a race by this young Australian skipper coming around with the NACRA here. First place to I Am Floating, and then we have Dementra fighting Boris Villa. Dementra losing momentum, going upwind. The spinnaker is up there. It's too early, so he's losing momentum. So Boris Villa from Spain is sailing away from him, trying to take the spinnaker down again. A penalty to the French boat for sailing into him. And already before the last boat's coming around the top mark, we have I Am Floating through the gate mark here in Bodden. So let's see it from top with chopper view. See here, he's so much in front. 50 meters to the second place, Boris Villa. And here the other boats coming in. JPH85 like a ninja coming in here. Caio, Gizmo Morten, Tangar coming in. But it's I Am Floating still in front, coming around the top marks for the last time. Going downwind, the spinnaker is up. Full speed ahead, 22, 23 knots going downwind. Boris Villa in second, who will take the nest. Paul Homer is coming in third, and then we have a fight here. It's JPH85, it's Dementra, it's Tanguy, but it's I Am Floating from Australia. Young skipper going for a win. What a race from in 100 meters lead. Coming over the finish line here. Then Boris Villa from Spain coming in second, and we will see who's coming with speed from behind. Let's go down in view, see if we can get down to the finish line here. Here we have Boris Villa coming in second. We have Paul Homer fighting for fourth, but it's a close race. Dementra coming in, Dementra. But who will take the third? It was Paul Homer fourth, Dementra fifth, JPH, Tanguy sixth, Caio 7, and Gizmo Morten coming in 8. It's I Am Floating from Australia getting the first win for today's stream. Nice done by him. Boris Villa from Switzerland, Paul Homer from Spain, Dementra Italy, and the 2 French guys, and Caio from Spain coming last. Good start of today's race, today's stream. We love to see when there's speed on it. It's the NACRA class, so let's go in and get ready for the next race. We will just write that everybody can join in. We are streaming now. We're just right here. You can see eSailing is live. We'll just say to everybody that they can go into the NACRA 17. So, who's online? We're going to get the next server is 6 out of 9. We also have an 8 out of 9 server getting to start. So, which one are we going to take? Let's see if there's some of the skippers we know from the online sailing club, VRE, some of the top skippers in the world. See if they're online. We can see here, let's take this one. We have Emil Kjær from Denmark also there. We see a lot of new sailors, special Danish sailors. And here at Kieler Woche, we experienced that a lot of new sailors has come online. I've been speaking with some of the sailors here, but let's small presentation from Russia. Vola Togali, he's disconnected, sorry. It's Ty from France, Tom Yum from Australia, Double Blee from Germany, I'm floating from Australia, Emil Kjær from Denmark, it's Span from Spain, and then we have Modat from New Zealand. They're getting ready in position here. Let's see how they're coming. Will they come from behind today's race? The Danish sailor, we can see he's a macro sailor normally. This is Emil Kjær. So he's getting in position, 7 seconds. Can he time it without doing a false start? Then he will have a perfect start in the race. It's I'm floating, giving a penalty to the German boat. It's Emil Kjær in second. They're splitting up. I am floating. Tom Yum and Double A is going to the right, where rest of the boats in the fleet are going to the left. Let's go to the chopper and see here. We can see the split, see how they're crossing. They're trying to find the wind. I'm floating, going towards the middle. It's because the wind is shifting, it's going from right towards left. It's Modat, it's Double A, it's Emil Kjær, it's Ty. We can see Ty coming in front of here. Emil Kjær just avoiding him and going back and race. See how fast the Nacra is. Emil Kjær coming with 17.4. I'm floating only 14.2, so it looks like Emil Kjær and Double A is flying over the water. Tom Yum coming in here, and let's go to the top mark and see who will come first. We have the Danish sailor, we have the French sailor, and the Spanish sailor coming from the left, but it's I am floating coming from the right. He's coming in on the inside, coming around the mark. Nice done by him. We have a penalty for Ty for sailing into the Spanish boat. Double A coming second. It is Span coming third. Ty fourth. Modat, Emil Kjær sixth. And we will get Tom Yum in the last position. And see how fast I'm floating is downwind. He's already at the gate mark, 24.4 knots downwind. He's already going in between the gate mark. And first now the Spanish boat coming second, the German boat third. Emil Kjær is now on fourth from Denmark, Modat fifth. Tom Yum coming in from Australia, and Ty coming in here. But it's I am floating in front. See how he's going with speed up here. We can see him coming around the top mark for the second and last time. And then it's a race for the win, going downwind. He's coming around the top mark here. Nicely done by this young skipper from Australia. He has been profile of the week 3 weeks ago, so we know he's a top skipper. The Spanish boat second, Modern from New Zealand third, German boat fourth. See where is Emil Kjær. He lost everything. He's in 7. It's like he lost connection. So let's see here. I am floating, going for the win. Let's take him over the finish line. He is coming in. Nice done by I am floating from Australia. Second, it's going to be the Spanish boat. Let's go to the chopper and see it from here. Here we can see the Spanish boat coming in. Double A from Germany coming in all by himself, and then here behind we have Tom Yum and we have Ty, we have Modern coming in fourth, Ty going fifth, and Tom Yum going sixth. They're still racing out there, and we can see Emil Kjær. Somehow he lost connection and disconnected in the last half of the race. He was in fourth position, doing a good race for today. We are at Kieler Woche. It's hot, it's warm. Totally, we can say it is so warm that we are all sweaty here. It's 33 degrees in the sun, so nobody is intense except eSailing TV and the crew, because it's too hot to be inside, it's too hot to be outside, so everybody is seeking the shadow and the cold. But it doesn't matters anything, we are still online doing streaming for all of you out there. Later today I will have a guest here in the studio. He pronounced that he's getting ready for the next one, and it's HSC Bundesligateam. He's coming all the way from Hamburg and going to visit us here at Kieler Woche. I'll be just right that everybody can join server now, and then we are getting ready for the next race in the NACRA. It's a fast boat, it's going fast, it's really fast, so people, it only takes 3.5 minutes, and then we are doing a whole NACRA race. We can see a lot of people coming online now. Oho from Holland, also one of the Dutch stars are there. We can see here we have French guys, Portuguese guys, Roxy Joni from Germany is also the mantra. But we're going into this 8 out of 9 server. Let's see who's in there, or let's wait up for the next one. A lot of skippers are ready for us. They're joining in the race. The online sailing club is also sitting in shadow around the world because it's a heat wave here in Europe. We're going into this race. It's going to be a good race. We can see 3 of the top 100 skippers are with us online in this race. We have Italy's 4-6 with us. We have AA from Germany. We have I Am Floating from Australia. We have Knut from Germany. Linkadip from New Zealand. We have Tom Yum from Australia. We have Ty with us from France, and Roxy Joni from Germany. Roxy Joni won the last Kieler Woche challenge in the German race, so he will be seen in some of the top races from Germany. But who will get the best start without doing a full start? Who will get in position and go for a win? The Italian boat getting in position. They're all coming in here. The Germans and the New Zealanders coming with speed from behind. 5 seconds. It's all about timing. 2, 1. And as a small false start for AA, so he has to attack back. Also getting a penalty for sailing into I Am Floating, this young skipper. He's also a sailor in real life, but online in eSailing, he is a really good character doing such a fine race. Let's go up to the chopper. We can see Roxy Joni, Germany in first position, Knut from Germany in second, I Am Floating third, Italian boat 4-6 in fourth, Link in dip coming in 6, and then we have Tom Yum coming in 7. They're going to the left lane mark here. They're splitting up the fleet a little bit, but it's in the left side. It's going to be fast. It's Knut, it's Roxy Joni fighting each other. I Am Floating is on the outside of them, and if they don't take care, he will come in and overtake the positions. See here how they are. The lane mark, Italian boat on the outside, 15.7 Knut, and I am Roxy Joni first and second, but I Am Floating, as I told you, they're fighting each other too much. Going in to take the first position, a penalty to Roxy Joni given by Knut. So Knut from Germany in second, Italian boat in fourth, Lincoln Dip in fifth, and then Tom Yum in sixth. Roxy Joni has to do something racing downwind. I Am Floating in front, Knut just after him, who is doing the best turnaround at the bottom mark, at this gate mark. Who will come around? It is I Am Floating first, it's Knut coming in second, it's Italian 4-6 coming in third, it's Roxy Joni, and it's Lincoln Dip. It's an open race, everybody can take the wind here, but it's I Am Floating, Knut in front. They're already approaching the top mark for the second time. See how they're crossing each other. Knut is taking the decision to go all the way to the left side to the lane mark here. I Am Floating has to tag in front of him. There he is, throwing a huge wind shadow and dirty air on Knut. So I Am Floating coming first, Knut second, Roxy Joni is back in third, and then Italian losing his fourth, going on fifth. So Link in dip is going fourth. And now we're going to race downwind. Let's see that fight here. Knut, he can do some dirty and I Am Floating. He also trying to catch into him. 23 knots per hour. Here we have 23.4. It's a good angle, but it's going to be It's going to be I'm Floating going for the win. It's Knut from Germany going for the second. Congratulations to the Australian skipper. Knut in second and Roxy Joni coming third. Lingen did 4 and Italian going in 5th. Good race here by everybody, but let's try to see the race chart. See here how I'm Floating fighting his way up. Not the best start, but coming first around the top mark because of strategic work, reading the radar the right way, so going for the win. Same thing with Knut fighting his way back, going downwind, so good work by him. This was the first 3 races in the NACRA 17 for today. We're just going and see if there's more servers online and more skippers with us. And let's go in. Before that, let's see the profile of the week. He's from Germany. He's called HSC Bundesligateam. He's from Hamburg. And if we are lucky, he will be here with me in the studio the next 15 minutes. Can he go in front? Coming in, number 1 again. He's all by himself coming to the gate. A penalty. He's all by himself. He's in front. Another penalty too. He's fighting himself back to the gate mark, giving a penalty. Can he come in front and going for the win? Close fight is the defending position. Can HSC Bundesligateam go for the win? He's taking it, he's winning. And the profile of the week, he is from Germany, he's from Hamburg, HSC Bundesligateam. And when we are getting ready here at Kieler Woche, we have the great pleasure to invite him in studio when he is arriving. He just wrote me that he has been driving away from Hamburg to Kiel, and he will be here within the next 10 minutes to 15 minutes and going live with us here in studio. We're getting ready for the next server. It's 5 out of 9 in the server at the moment, so we're just waiting it for coming up. It's the last day at Kieler Woche, and this year it's the 125th anniversary. It's been an extraordinary weather. It has been so hot. Only one day with bad weather where it was 15 degrees hot, but the rest of the time it has been so hot. We're getting ready for the next server, so please stay tuned. And welcome back in race. We're going to the next race in the NACRA 17. A small presentation. We have Bill Rock from Great Britain. I am Floating from Australia. Sunday from Spain. We have Roxy Joni from Germany. Oho from Holland. The Dutch sailor, one of the top sailors from there. Then we have Muse from France. Pooh Monkley from Germany, and Plankton from Hungary. So let's see here, 20 seconds to start. Who will get in the best position in the NACRA? Like here in Kiel, there's coming a light breeze in, and it's a light breeze in the game. The wind is coming straight at them, so they have to tack along to catch the wind. 5 seconds to start. 4, 3, 2, 1. The skippers are coming with speed from behind. It's Sunday doing the best start. We have a full start from the German sailor taking a chance, and now he is on last position. It's I'm floating in 8, going tagging to the right, Roxy Joni following him. Let's go to the chopper view. Here we can see how the fleet is splitting up. But in front it's Plankton and it's Muses from France, the Hungarian boat and the French boat in front. Sunday from Spain with them. Oho from Holland. This Dutch skipper is on third. We have to look care to him because he's a really, really good skipper. Bill Rock, Roxy Joni and I am floating in the right side. They're going to the right lane mark. Who's taking the best decision here? Is it the boats in the left or it's the boats coming from right? See how they're crossing in front of them. It's the German boat coming in here, but they have to avoid Bill Rock coming with speed, but it's Roxy Joni. He's in the best position. Let's go to the top mark and see who's coming first. See Roxy Joni from Germany. He's in front now. He's in front of the rest of them. Nice strategy work by him. One is on first place, Bill Rock second, I'm floating third, Oho getting a penalty in fourth, Plankton in fifth, and we have Sunday, we have Muse, and we have Pooh with us. But it's Roxy Joni Germany in front. He's racing down with the spinnaker up. It's Bill Rock second. I'm floating with a penalty for hitting the mark. It's costly to get a penalty downwind. It costs you 12 to 15 meters downwind in this game. So upwind, Roxy Joni first, Bill Rock second, Oho coming third. I'm floating has to fight his way back in the race. Sunday, Muse, and we have the German skipper. It's not going well, as the Danes were telling us doing an introduction to the NACRA 17. It's hard to steer, especially when you come with speed. And here we saw an example in game how the German skipper lost control of his NACRA 17. It's Roxy Joni in first. Coming first from Germany, it's Bill Rock from Great Britain second. I'm floating back in third. It's Oho from Holland in fourth. Sunday from Spain and Muse from France. So here we have a fight. It's all about reading the wind, going downwind. The best skipper here can read it right now. Let's go to the chopper view. It's going quite well for Roxy Joni. 23.3 knots downwind. Bill Rock 23.1. I'm floating only 23.0. Sunday coming with 24. So it's a win for the German skipper. Is coming in here. It's a second for Bill Rock. It's a third for I'm floating from Australia. And there we have Sunday coming in fourth. We have Muse coming in 6. Oho coming in 7. And we smile a little bit about arm floating, disconnecting just in front of the finish line so he don't get ruined his best serious score. But Roxy Joni getting a win, Bill Rock a second, Sunday a third. Nice race by the skippers here. I really enjoy and watch to see some of the skippers from around the world. Right now it's mostly the European skippers online with us because of the time zone, but we also have the Australians and New Zealanders with us, and they will be ready for more races. We will just go to a small commercial break, and then we'll be back with more NACRA 17 in eSailing TV. Hi, thank you for watching eSailing TV. You can follow us on different social medias online. Go to twitch.tv/eSailingTV and follow us, or just go to Twitch, write eSailing TV in the search area. Then you come to our channel. Here you can scroll down, see the rest of the social medias we are on. YouTube, Facebook, homepage. Please subscribe. Get direct notifications when we are online. You can also go on the videos. If you didn't watch the last live show, you go here and see it. You can also see some of the clips we are doing, or clips some of the other viewers have been doing. Are you more the Facebook type? Then please go to Facebook, write eSailing TV. Then you will get to our Facebook page. When you're in the Facebook page, you can see the live shows. We're doing live shows on 2 channels, Twitch and Facebook. But when you're scrolling down, you will also see clips, small clips, learning videos of what we're doing. Here we're attacking people. Here we're attacking sports federations. So a lot of people will know that we are live. Please share, please like, please follow us. We're also on YouTube. Go to YouTube, write eSailing TV. If you're going on eSailing TV, you can see a lot of videos. Right now, more than 100 videos are online. Here you can go back in time, see some of the races, or see some of the really, really good duels we have. You can also see a learning video. We're placing everything up there, but we're not sending live on YouTube. I just have to say thank you for following eSailing TV. Please subscribe, please like, please share what we're doing. Together, we're growing eSailing TV and eSailing in total. Thank you for watching. And welcome back in eSailing TV. We're getting ready for the next race. We're going to take this 6 out of 9 skippers that's online now. It's starting up in a few seconds, so we're just waiting for it. And we're just going to wait also for today's guest, HSC Bundesligateam. He is from Germany, he's from Hamburg, and we're getting ready to have him live in studio. Here we have the next race starting up. We have I Am Floating from Australia, we have Sasha from Switzerland, we have Buddy from Germany, Sunday from Spain, Conflugia from Switzerland, and then we have Roxy Joni from Germany with us. Conclusion, we had a really good interview with the last day. He is a non-sailor. He's sitting in the northern region of Switzerland. He loved to do e-sailing, and what we know about him is he didn't know anything about sailing when he came into the game. He was captured by the offshore race, and then he started doing inshore and studying how to do sailing and studying the rules. And 5 seconds to start. They're all getting in positions. The Nacra, it's a fast boat. The Spanish boat coming with speed from behind, but it's Roxy Joni, it's Sasha with a good start. It's Conflusion in third, and I Am Floating in fourth. I Am Floating getting a really, really nice fight today. He's fighting some of the top skippers. I know Conflusion, he's racing 5 to 10 times a day. He has been doing more than 5,000 races in this game. Then we have Roxy Joni from Germany, one of the top 3 skippers in Virtual Regatta from Germany. I Am Floating is only top 10 from Australia, but he's a young skipper and has a promising future. Sasha coming in bodying, but it's Roxy Joni from Germany coming in first position. He's tagging to the left where the rest of the boats are going to the right lane mark. He's taking a chance to come on the inside. And let's see if it pays off all his work, his strategic thinking. It's Conflusion coming in on third here. He's coming with speed 14.4, followed by Sunday, but it's Roxy Joni managed to get on the inside, coming in around the first top mark. Conflusion in second, Sunday in third, I Am Floating in fourth, and then we have Sasha and Buddy all the way behind. Let's watch the small fight here in between the boats. See here, Sunday didn't get the spinnaker up, so losing momentum to the top skippers. So he's now on fourth instead of being in second. Roxy Joni around the mark, Conflusion around the mark, I'm Floating around the mark, and here's Sunday coming in. They're all going to the right side instead of I'm Floating. He's going to the left, taking a chance here. The fleet is splitting up. We can see here in the chopper, see how the windsock is coming down. Roxy Joni 14 knots, I Am Floating 30.8. It's Conflusion tacking in front of I Am Floating. He wants to control the young Australian guy, but it's still Roxy Joni in front. It's Conflusion coming in second. Sunday can get in third. No, I'm Floating getting the third position. It's a fight between fourth and third position, and they were going to have a fight between the 2 boats in front. It's Conflusion, it's Roxy Joni who can take it. Roxy Joni Germany is going for the win. He's outside of the wind shadow from Conflusion, so 24.9 knots racing downwind. He's going for it. It's a German win. It's second place to the boat from Switzerland, and we're getting third for Sunday and fourth for Sasha. Somehow we lost I Am Floating just before the finish line. I think it's not his day in this race. The Nacra class is also a fast boat. It's a fast boat. It's a hard boat to steer. If you do just a small mistake on the tastature or on with your fingers on your tablet, your mobile phone, you can lose everything in one turn. So congratulations to the German sailor Roxy Jonin with a win, Flushin coming in second, Sunday coming in third. And we will get ready for more eSailing. We will get ready, we'll go into some of the next servers. While you're waiting here, then please stay tuned and hear more about the NACRA. We had the pleasure to visit the Danish NACRA sailing team from KDY, from Aarhus, and here they are. It's Kieler Woche. We are here at the second day. It's Sunday, it's last day, it's medal race day. The NACRA boat class are getting ready for the medal race. The top 6 players, skippers, has qualified for this event, and they're going on water within the next 10 minutes. Today we also have an official channels in the NACRA class, and we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to do some streaming with it, so please stay tuned and join in eSailing TV, while you also can watch Kieler Woche TV, where you can see the medal race starting at 11. And we are here with the Danish sailing team in the NACRA class, and they're from KDY. And we don't know anything about the NACRA and eSailing. We just know it's sailing fast, it's all about the wind. But what can you tell me about the boat?
Yeah, fast is actually a good description, because it is pretty fast, sailing more than 25 knots, but it's also really hard to handle. Maybe you don't see that in the game, but for us on the boat, it's a really technical boat, and we really need to be a good team and be really aware of each other on the boat, because else it's really hard to manage.
And it's a 2-person boat. In eSailing we are 1 person, and we know it's pretty hard to steer, because when we are coming around the mark, whoa, we are losing the connection or just a little bit lacking, and then we are off the race. But here you said it's the same thing. It's very technical, it's very tactic boat, but isn't it just all about the wind when you're on the water in the NACRA class, or is there anything else when you're sailing to the lay marks and going for the marks? What are you going to think when you're sailing out there? It's capturing wind and just capturing speed, or is there anything else to think about?
I think it's a pretty good combination between catching the wind correctly, also the angles, but at the same time not spending so much energy on catching, like seeing where the right gust is, that you cannot sail the boat quick. So all the time we balance between putting our energy into sailing the boat perfectly, and then spending the energy on looking out of the boat.
Also, because it's a fast boat, then maneuvers cost more than other boats, so we have to be way more aware of how many maneuvers are we doing, and like all the time, if there's a shift, is it enough of a shift to make a tack or a jibe, or do we need to wait for a bigger shift? Okay. So that's some of the decisions that's really hard.
Yeah. In eSailing we are reading the wind with a radar in the top left corner. It's telling us with wind socks. There's dark area where the wind is. How do you read the wind when you're on the water?
The ice.
The ice. Okay, so you're just looking with your eyes. Oh, there's wind, but wind is it's not visible, or is it?
Oh, after many years of experience, you get to learn like how to look at the wind, how different gusts look. And also we have the compass in the boat, which is actually a little computer telling us which direction the wind is in when we then finally hit the gust.
Oh, cool. Thank you for telling me more about this. Looking forward to see today's medal race. And how is the standings for the Danish sailing team?
We are second right now, really close points with both number 1 and third and fourth.
And furthermore, we have a younger team with us here this week, which are coming 6 overall, which is also really good for the Danish group. So we are happy.
Fantastic. And medal race is double points when we're going out racing, same as in eSailing. So all the best of luck and cheer for the Danes. Everybody knows that eSailing TV is a Danish channel, so we love the Danes. Have fun today.
So this
I'm here with the Danish sailing team, the younger team, and they're telling me when I was coming by that this is one of the only boats that's actually flying, and this is what's going to do what's flying. So how is it to sail on NACRA, and why are you saying it's flying?
So first of all, all, this is the only catamaran in the Olympic Games, and this is the one that is foiling. And when we go downwind, these foils, which we call them down here, is basically airplane wings that works underwater. So they're designed a little bit differently, so they're made for the water. And the same about these, which is the main foil, we call it. And this is the one that is carrying most of the weight. It goes into this slot here as well, and then it goes underneath it. And this is taking all the lifts and lifting the boat up out of the water, and then you have one in the back here, which is stabilizing the boat.
So sailing an Accra is a fast boat. It's flying on the water, and also how is it to steer? Is it easy like a normal boat? Example a J17, it's just turning your boat and then it turns.
The concept is the same. It's just as soon as you're out of the water, the rudder gets really light and it's super reactive. So as the faster you go, if you just steer a little bit, it's gonna steer crazy, the boat. So you gotta be super precise and you gotta be really calm on the helm. And that is really hard when you're going 25 knots downwind and you're screaming and there's waves and boats around you. So you gotta be really careful. You gotta be careful.
Oh, cool. So, as we're seeing in eSailing TV also, and in eSailing, the Accra is a fast boat. It's hard to steer. If you just turn it a little bit, it goes crazy.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic description made by Matthias here. He's one of the young Danish sailors going to the water in the Accra, and you're going into a middle race today?
Yeah, we're sitting 6th right now, and we're hoping we can advance a little bit, but it's gotta be perfect conditions if we're gonna make it.
Fantastic. Thank you for the view. Looking forward to see you on water today. Have some fun. And welcome back in eSailing TV, and today with me here in the studio I have this big guy. I have to say big guy, I'm almost 2 meters high and you're higher than me. So this is HSC Bundesligateam, and I will just fix the camera so we can see everybody in the tent, and he is joining in. Before going in and doing an interview with this top player from Germany, we'll just see a profile of him. We've been following him before, and here's his profile. Position, can he go in front? Coming in, number 1 again. He's all by himself coming to the gate. A penalty. He's all by himself, he's in front. Another penalty too. He's fighting himself back to the gate mark, giving a penalty. Can he come in front? And going for the win. Close fight is the defending position. Can HSC Bundesligateam go for the win? He's taking it, he's winning. And welcome back in studio. And as I told all of you, together with me I have HSC Bundesligateam. Das ist die deutsche Worte for it, but in English, HSC Bundesligateam with me in studio. And welcome, and your real name is?
Johannes Bahnsen, yeah.
Johannes Bahnsen. And Johannes is one of the top skippers in the German e-sailing world. We've been seeing you winning a lot of races. We just saw the profile here. You're from Hamburg.
Yeah, actually I work and sail in Hamburg usually.
Yeah. So he's working and sailing in Hamburg, but still you're here at Kieler Woche. Has you participated this year in Kieler Woche?
No, actually I'm sorry that I could not participate this year. There's too much going around, so I'm just concentrating on e-sailing on the Kieler Woche. Not that successful yet, but might get better this evening.
We can go in and watch it later. We can see all of the results I've been doing. There's a special German league at the moment in
Yes.
eSailing. So how it's going in the German league for you?
Well, I think that's going quite fine.
Yeah.
I have like a little bit of I'm a little bit ahead of the others, but I think they're like going to catch up the next days because they are really good. You already had Roxy Joni live sailing here, and he's a very, very good sailor also in the Bundesliga, in the German Bundesliga, and there are many others performing very, very well. So that will be hard to get like in the front in the end in September, I think.
So what we're seeing here, actually, after we've been starting doing eSailing TV, we've been watching that a lot of players are actually sailors in real life, especially the top players, except one, Conflusion. Conflusion from Switzerland. He's one of the top performers in eSailing. He's from northern Switzerland, and his name means in between floods, we learned last day. It's amazing. He's just playing. He's starting with the offshore, and then came into inshore sailing. He thought it was funnier. So how did you start doing your eSailing?
Actually, I think it was winter 1.5 years ago, where you had spare time and you just like stumble about the eSailing championships. Before I did also a little bit of this offshore sailing, but I lost touch a bit. But then I saw this inshore sailing and I had to try it, and it went quite well. So I trained and sailed a lot.
So you also played the offshore version.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the offshore version and the inshore? Because I've never played the offshore version, but I heard a lot about it. See a lot of skippers going to for start there.
Yeah. So in the offshore version, the biggest difference is that one race needs a very, very long time to finish. So when you want to be in the front, really one of the top players, you have to play like night and day. And that's you can't do that.
No. Then you have to be a young gamer or have a lot of time at home and don't have a wife and kids, then you can't do it. But eSailing inshore is a bit different. A race, except your favorite boat is the NACRA 17 in this race. And luckily for us, today is the NACRA 17 official race. So we're going to watch you race that in a few minutes. But before going there, I want to know more about your sailing career. You're saying you're sailing in the Bundesliga, or are you just coming up there?
No, actually I'm sailing in the Bundesliga with the HSC, the Hamburg sailing club, since 3 or 4 years now. We have been in the first league recently, but we demoted again to the second league, and this year we are trying to promote again. Before I did like many did, like Optimist sailing, laser sailing, offshore sailing, and now I'm in the Liga sailing.
Yeah. In the Liga, your favorite boat in eSailing is NACRA 17, but in the Liga you're sailing a whole other boat. One of the boats I'm calling the slow boat, and that is?
That's the J70, but actually it isn't. It really is not slow. It's just compared to the NACRA and to the 49er. It's not that quick, but you can easily do speeds about 15 knots and higher in reality as well. So downwind it can be a really, really quick boat.
Yeah. Well, we also see that in eSailing. Upwind, it's slow, around 4.8 to 6.4 knots upwind, but downwind you catch around 9.8 to almost 15.4. So it's all about reading the wind and reading the radar. And today, HSC Bundesligateam, we will go in doing some races with you. So all of you, please stay tuned. And if you want to race him, please join in the servers. I will ride all of you. You can go and race against him. So please stay tuned. Hi. Thank you for watching eSailing TV. You can follow us on different social medias online. Go to twitch.tv/eSailingTV and follow us, or just go to Twitch, write eSailing TV in the search area. Then you come to our channel. Here you can scroll down, see the rest of the social medias we are on. YouTube, Facebook, homepage. Please subscribe. Get direct notifications when we are online. You can also go on the videos. If you didn't watch the last live show, you go here and see it. You can also see some of the clips we are doing, or clips some of the other viewers have been doing. Are you more the Facebook type? Then please go to Facebook, write eSailing space TV. Then you will get to our Facebook page. When you're in the Facebook page, you can see the live shows. We're doing live shows on 2 channels, Twitch and Facebook. But when you're scrolling down, you will also see clips, small clips, learning videos of what we're doing. Here we're attacking people. Here we're attacking sports federations. So a lot of people will know that we are live. Please share, please like, please follow us. We're also on YouTube. Go to YouTube, write eSailing space TV. If you're going on eSailing TV, you can see a lot of videos. Right now, more than 100 videos are online. Here you can go back in time, see some of the races, or see some of the really good duels we have. You can also see a learning video. We're placing everything up there, but we're not sending live on YouTube. I just have to say thank you for following eSailing TV. Please subscribe, please like, please share what we're doing. Together we're growing eSailing TV and eSailing in total. Thank you for watching. And welcome back in studio, and we are going to see some races with HSC Bundesligateam in the NACRA 17. And we'll just put on the camera down here. That's the fantastic thing about eSailing, so we can see the guy also playing eSailing while we are live. So you will see me here from here. The server is going to start. It's 7 out of 9 in a few seconds, so we will get ready for having some fun. And why we're racing today, I have the great pleasure, I can ask directly how it's going, what you're doing and everything. And the server is getting ready, so please stay tuned.
That race?
No. As we just spoke about, fantastic to see all these players online. Run by Run is there, Roxy Joni from Germany is there, Ganek from Poland, Carapines from Portugal, Stan Milan from Russia, HSC Bundesligateam here with the black boat, Sean Bourne from Japan, and I am floating from Australia. It's going to be a fun race. And HSC Bundesligateam, we are going to follow you, and sometimes I will ask you questions. We can see your black boat coming in here, so please answer when I'm saying I know your focus. Here's the start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a penalty given to you in the start. Don't worry, it's just a game. It's you're only live, so it doesn't matter anything.
Yeah, sure.
It's upwind. It's a good start for Roxy Joni. So what to do when you're doing a penalty in the start like this?
Yeah, when I have a penalty in the start like this, I'm just trying to get free wind somehow to get somewhere. Yeah, where I can like do my say it the way I want to say it, and not to be blocked by the others, not to be in the wind shadow by the others. Now Roxy, who is a really good sailor, is like 34, 33 meters in front. That's quite far, so it won't be easy to catch up. I'm already catching up some places because like the wind angle was quite good on the leg I was doing.
So you're coming up there now at the top mark. That's number 4, it's saying. I'm just moving the camera so everybody can follow you here. It's much funnier to follow you than hear me. So here we can see it. You're coming around as 5th around the top mark. Nicely done. And now it's timing the spinnaker and go downwind. So why are you choosing going left?
Actually, it's just because I saw a little bit more wind there. So I think the wind speed is a little bit higher there. And I will come in on the leeward gate with a better angle. yeah.
And
just-
also giving a penalty to the Russian boat there. So nicely done. You are also a pirate like Steve, using the penalty rules. We love it. It's e-sailing, it's e-sport, it's not sailing. So it's okay to be unpolite.
Actually, I hadn't to do much
No.
to give him a penalty. He came in, he had to avoid me, he didn't. But
Oh, I am floating with a penalty in front. Now you can go in on third, and the Russian and the Polish boat are going in slow because he was going upwind. HSC Bundesligateam going for the third. You're going to fight the Polish boat downwind. So please tell us what to do.
yeah, again, I'm trying to get like a little bit freer from him. Trying to catch a little bit more wind, better wind, and doing a better angle. Now he comes over. Will he crash me, or will he avoid me? He will avoid me. So I'm now quite a bit in front, with a better wind, trying to jibe, getting in front of him, and again, next jibe and into the finish. Yeah, so
It's a third position, and the Polish boat didn't hit the finish line but hit the mark. So he's actually getting in on sixth position. I think fifth position just managed to do it. It's a win for Roxy Joni. It's a second from I Am Floating, and you coming in third. It's good. You're on camera. You're live. You're going to speak. I know it. I've seen Steve perform before. When he's not online, he's doing a fine job. But when he's online with me speaking, he's losing everything. But run by run, he is from Italian in fourth. Then we have Garak in fifth, this Polish boat you was finding, and Sean Bourne from Japan in sixth. So there you are. I'm just going in behind you while we're speaking. We're getting ready for the next race, and
Yeah,
then
sure.
we're just writing everybody to join in the server. So please stay tuned.
so it's on.
Yeah. Welcome back in studio. We're just moving the camera in this tent around. We're streaming live today with HSC Bundesligateam. It's just him and me. It's so hot in here that everybody's outside trying to catch the shadow, and we're getting for the next race. It's the 6 out of 9 skippers. So can he go for a new win? Here we have him. He's all sweaty. It's hot in here, and we will go into the server. Here we can see he's going to fight I'm Floating and Roxy Joni again. So who will take the win this time? Will it be HSC Bundesligateam, or will it be some of the other boats? I Am Floating here. We have Roxy Joni, we have Sasha from Switzerland, Casserole from Switzerland, and Portuguese boat, and HSC Bundesligateam. And what are you doing? What are you thinking now?
Yeah, I like the wind direction is very, very clear. So it's very, very important to be on the left side of the starting line for the start. Similar to last race, where I really did not manage that very fine. Here's Roxy Joni next to me. He's again in a better position than me. I'm trying to hook him a bit, but I'm late, a little bit late. But better position now and starting.
There's the start, yeah.
He quickly tagged away. That was very, very good of him. I'm like a little bit behind now because of that good tag of him. And to the left again, I'm floating, very, very good.
But you
As
are
well.
in second position at the moment. It's actually quite good made by you, getting a good start. I'm Floating is a young skipper from Australia. We know him from the online sailing club that we are a member of, and he's a character. He's a young guy. He's opposite you. You're 40 years old. He's 14 years old. So this is a race among a young skipper and a routine skipper. So why going all the way to the left, to the right lane mark now?
Actually, the wind shifts right, and it shifts even more to the right. So I'm trying to get every little edge of this shift. But now,
you're caught in the middle of the two boats. It's Raksijoni on the inside, I'm floating on the outside, and then you come with some wind shadow at you. So it's all about timing the spinnaker now, and now you're getting down.
So now I'm floating is in my wind shadow, so he had to bear away. Going quite well, the downwinder. Bit on the wrong side now. There's
And a penalty giving to I Am Floating, and a penalty to you by Raksijoni, a sneaky guy from Germany also. You two know each other from the Bundesliga. And was he also from Hamburg, or where he's from?
actually, I think so. I'm not really sure where he is from. So, but the penalty he gave me, there's one one thing which is not that good yet in this game is that some penalties aren't really following the real sailing rules, like that one.
This was one of them not following it. It's sometimes the computer also just giving penalties for giving them out. And here we can see Raksijoni first, it's Portuguese boat second, you're going in third, Casserole fourth. I'm Floating is offline again, Sasha coming in fifth. I don't think it's I'm Floating's day today, he's just disconnecting all the time. And there's a lot of wind in the game, and there's also a lot of wind here in Kiel. It's blowing up everything. Everything is flying around us here in the tent while you're playing, so it don't have to distract you.
Yeah,
So
I just dropped my spinnaker by accident. So, so this is why I lost another place there.
yeah.
So
Can you fight your way back to the third position? No, you will go in fourth because of losing the spinnaker going downwind. It's okay, it's a good start. You are in studio with me. When you normally are in studio, people has a way to lose, how can I say, lose the momentum, lose also the way they're steering the boat and having fun with the race. But fantastic, it's nice to have pro players with me. I'm calling you pro player, semi-pro player almost. You're participating in the eSailing competition, and we already seen you qualified to the World Cup Championship playoff in September, going all the way to Bermuda 2019, and hopefully we will see you go there. But let's take one last race for today,
yeah, sure.
and then let's see what's going on. We just go into the next server. We're just finding it. And Raksijoni making fun out of you and just saying he's riding. Go now. You are good racing, and then a smiley. I'm just writing everybody, they can join in now and get ready for it. It's this 4 out of 9 server we're going into. So let's see who's with us online today in the last race with HSC Bundesligateam in the studio. So how will everything do? And as you see, he's sitting on his mobile phone. Let me just take the camera going down. See how he's using his fingers. I'm using tastature and everything. It's a small screen. He's really doing, he has to read it with his eyes and everything. Really focused, really concentrated. And here the server is going to start and we'll get in. It's a 9 out of 9 race. So how can he do it? Can HSC Bundesligateam take a win? Or is it too much pressure to be live with me in eSailing TV? We will get ready for the next server, so please stay tuned. It is just starting, so we'll not go on a commercial break. So you're living here outside of Kiel. You're not living in Hamburg, actually.
Actually, yes, but my sailing club is located in Hamburg because I was born in Hamburg. I lived in Hamburg most of the time of my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually we bought a little farm here near Kiel where we are living, and yeah, that's quite cool because you're like close to the Baltic Sea.
Yeah. Then you can sail a lot. Just to say, you're going to race against Zach from Australia. He's a pro sailor too from Australia. Celestian Storm from Switzerland. Arthur from Spain. Raksijoni we know from the Bundesliga. Yourself. Then we have Osaka from Japan. Chambon from Japan. And Gucci from France. And Kissy Wissy from Great Britain. It's not for fun. All the players, all the good players are getting ready to see if they can win over you. It's fun, so we will see you concentrate. Here's the start, 7 seconds. You're going to the left side, giving a penalty up. Take care you don't do a false start. You're just on the starting line, and here's the start. Going over the starting line, that's number 3, Raksijoni first. You attacking to the left. No, all boats attacking to the right. It's Sean Bourne, it's Raksijoni, it's HSC Bundesligateam, and it's Hector. So
Yeah,
now the fleet is crossing wires. Or everybody going to the right at the moment?
again, Roxy is very, very good. Very, very good start of him. He really has a good series right now. He really shows his skills. Now the wind will go right a bit, so he will be in a very, very good position there. And we will see if he manages to cross in front of me or if that will be close. Actually, I think he will cross in front of me,
He
so I'm
just
trying
managed
to...
it, so you're tacking into him here. But you're still in front. But he has the priority when you're coming up to the mark. So can you get a small angle in it and tack up, or?
No, I think I will manage to like go up a bit.
There you go. It's a
And
first
trying-
place to
yeah.
Roxy, it's second to you. Chambon on third, Aitor from Spain fourth, and Gucci fifth. And then Chambon getting a penalty for hitting the mark, so it's you and Roxy going for the fight for the first place. So HSC Bundesligateam can go in and win over his furious enemy from Germany, Roxy Journey, riding in the jet. Ha ha ha, you're such a good racer, but I'm still winning. So here we're coming towards the gate mark. And how to read which side to choose when you're going around here?
Actually, what I'm trying to do is to read the wind shifts. So what I need now is a right shift, but the wind is going left a bit, which makes Chambon also like come back into the race. Roxy is like far away again, so
According to
to
the
do
server, you're third now, but I'm not sure you will end up third. You will come in second. Roxy is going for the win. Chambon coming on the inside. Can he manage to do it? He just managed to go in front of you. So HSC Bundesligateam on the third position. So you're going to fight Chambon downwind. So how to fight him in the NACRA?
yeah, it's really not easy to overtake someone in the NACRA because the wind shadow on the downwinder is to the side and to the rear of you. So he really has to make a mistake so that I can like overtake him. That won't happen.
Nope.
That won't happen. So he is right on the ley line.
It's
So-
a win for Roxy Journey. Chambon going in second. HSC Bundesliga with his third place in today. It's a good race still. We know it's top players. Zach from Australia coming in fourth. So they're really doing a good job, everybody online. So we have been seeing you racing this NACRA class. You're doing a lot of fun. We just put the camera back online before seeing everything. There we are. And let's try to see the result here of this race. We can see here Roxy Journey, he's getting in a win. Chambon second, you coming in third. Zach from Australia fourth, Gucci France fifth. Another Japanese boat, Osaka Yogan coming in sixth, and Kisiwisi coming in seventh. But see here, stats from Roxy Journey. What can we use these stats for? It's the 49er, so it's just about wind speed and capture the wind. You cannot use the rest of the stats, or can you?
Really, you can see a little bit out of the stats. Actually, Roxy Journey had the best start. He was right at the starting line, half a second late. That's very good. And he also like catched most of the wind, like with 16.4 knots. He had the best average speed, so very quick. Best maximum speed also, you can see that there. So yeah, and he did not do that many jibes. So also jibes and tacks, they are slowing you down. So yeah.
So he was in control, as we see here, from the start to the end, in the first position. What we can see here, you started as number 6, and then you, after the first top mark, come up in second, and then when we come to the last top mark, going downwind, first of the last top marks, and then going to the downwind, Chambon come and overtook the position, coming on the inside because you took a chance going upwind. He didn't. He followed Roxy Journey and saw how it was. Celestian Storm from Switzerland did have a chance in this race. Normally we see him doing a great performance, and then we have the Spanish boat sailed the shortest distance but ended up last. So you can sail the shortest distance but don't have wind speed, and then you will still lose. And the wind is coming here in Kieler Woche. It's fantastic. The studio is blowing all around us. And so before we're going into the next race, let's just get a small video from Kieler Woche, what it's all about. It's the last day here, so please stay tuned. and welcome back in studio. To all of you just been online with us, we experienced a lot of wind, and that wind just blew up the whole studio. So the lights was tilting, the computer was tilting, everything was tilting, and right now we're trying to get in electricity back in the game. But right now we will go online again. We will do some commentating in the eSailing race. We will have some help from HSC Bundesligateam. He's going to help me commentate the race. So if you want to join in, then you have to join in now. We're just riding, everybody. They have to join in now. We're getting ready. It's 6 out of 9. It's 7 out of 9 server. So let's see who's online. Or it's the 2 out of 9. I think there are a lot of skippers coming in there. You just need some time to get in line. So here's the game. Here's the servers. We're just getting ready for everything to go live with us. And you just spoke about the NACRA. When you're doing a NACRA race, what is it all about? What are we going to watch? What are we going to focus on when we're going live?
Actually, when the race starts, we are like at first focusing on the position at the starting line of the boats, and very, very important at the line for the NACRA as well is the speed at the starting line.
The speed.
So you might be 1 second late, but if you are the quickest at the starting line, you can like roll over the others and make the tag on the right side and be like have free wind and control the race from the front.
Super. So we're going into the next server. It's getting ready now. So we're just doing a picture here. 9 out of 9. It's fantastic when we're riding people to join. Then everybody is with us. And in studio commentating the next race, it's HSC Bundesligateam, or in German, HSC Bundesligateam, coming in with commentating and helping us to why they're doing it, things and what they're doing. So I will just take the control in studio and please guide us through what is going to happen here.
I try.
And the server is up and running. Who are we going to see in this race? We're going to see Lazy Lady, Roxy Joni, Jay Manini. We're going to see a boat and a grease boat and Sean Bond, B Walkabout. We saw yesterday Marco Lacco and WAP. It's an international race. We have players from all continents with us. Fantastic to see this going on. So please guide us through and I will take the view. We'll not do a presentation, we'll watch the start, we'll try to go to a chopper view. Here we can see it.
Yeah.
So
right in the middle of the screen, I think we have Roxy Joni again, trying to position well. The wind is like a little bit to the left, so I think he will try to tack on the right side after the start, so that he gets the right angle. Sean Bond, we see him like racing to the left side. Roxy Joni's intention is just to be free for tacking early, and there, yeah,
penalty.
He got a penalty like I did before. But Sean Bond had a very, very good start. What he should do right now is tack early, go to the right side like Roxy Joni does, because the wind will go back to the right later. And here.
So
yeah.
how can you see that with the wind? I'm just asking. I'm a commentator normally here. So
yeah. So on the left side of the screen, in the left upper edge in the corner, you can see like the red and white windsocks. And on these windsocks, you can see like how the wind changes, how he rotates with a little delay, depending on which location where you are, where this race takes place. The wind behavior is different. So the wind is now more to the right. Roxy Joni uses the wind from the right with a better angle, going to the left side, and is already back in the race on 4th place. Sean Bond will be at the top mark in first with a very, very good distance to the next one, to the Greek boat
second, Roxy Joni third, and they're coming in. And here, when you come around the mark, what to take care of? Here we see a penalty to Marco Lacco. Why did he get a penalty?
Actually, Marco Lacco came in from the left side. He had no, how is it called in English, right of way. Yeah. So that's why he got the penalty. You always should come from the right side to the top mark, that you have got the right of way, or you need to have a good gap where you can like squeeze in. So Roxy Joni now tries to attack, going to the left side completely, hoping that the wind will go left back. So he's on the ley line now. The wind shall shift left now a bit. Yeah, we'll be very, very close with the Greek boat.
The Greek boat has so much speed. 14.9. He's one. Oh, it's still close. Yeah, you see it. It's so close.
But very, very good control of the boat of Roxy Joni. He has very, very precise steering. I don't know which device he's using for racing. So maybe a bigger tablet or a
I think
PC?
Laptop, as I remember. You can also see that the way they're steering when you're getting the game to know. We can see your steering is either quite fast or quite slow because you're on a mobile phone and he's doing more control. It's a win for Chambon, second for the Greek boat, and Roxy Joni coming in third. So was the start so important that Chambon just won the race because he got a good start? Or is that everything in this game?
No, it's not really everything, but on that level, like Chambon and Roxy Joni are sailing on, it's really not easy to overtake anyone who's not doing a mistake. Even in the Nacra, where I already told it that the wind shadow is on the downwinder is to the side and to the back of the boat and not to the front, like in the J70. In the J70 it's much easier to overtake on the downwind.
Okay. So the wind shadows are different in the boat types we're doing with races today here.
Yes.
That's new for me, that actually the wind shadow, I'm always just looking at the sail and then there's a different wind shadow also in the angles. We were going to do one last race today before we're going offline with the street. Before we're going offline. So we're going to see the last Nacra race, and just before going into it, we can see here it's Willester 7-1 in front. It's Epicure in second. Those two were part of the World Cup Championship 2018 in Sarasota, Florida, so we know they're good racers. Then we have Boats No Host there. Roxy Joni, see how much racing he's been doing. His best series score he did after 29 races. So from 23rd race to 29th race, he did it. So the last 7 races we've been seeing in was his best series score. I'm floating 7 races, got a 4th place. And then we can see a lot of them. Enjoy. M24 is also part of the online sailing club. Let's see who's in the next server. Is it going to be this 6 out of 9, or are we going to wait for the 2 out of 9 server? Let's just see the names. We want to end up with some of the skippers from the online sailing club and see how they're doing. It's a great pleasure to have a HSC Bundesligateam in the studio. We can see Pelacado is there and Rax, but we're waiting for the next server to start. 5 out of 9 is there. So please stay tuned while we're waiting for the server. And welcome back in studio. We are still here with HSC Bundesligateam. You can see me here on the right side. It's because we are going to focus on him. He's doing the commentating of this last race. We're going to see one German in the race. The rest of them are coming from Switzerland. And we're just speaking about Virtual Regatta and real sailing. Is it realistic what we're doing here in Virtual Regatta?
Actually, kind of realistic. You can use lots of, you can learn a lot about tactics and strategics via sailing this esports game, but actually you don't get wet, you don't get cold, so
that's why I love the game. I'm not wet, I'm not cold, but today I'm sweaty. It's Kieler Woche, it's 32 degrees, it's windy outside, but here's the start going. So who will get the best position here? There's a lot of penalties.
Actually, the Italian, I think it's French boat, the green boat, second from left, and the yellow boat there, I don't know which one it is.
It's Shark Boy coming in there, and it's Dr. GS coming in first, so they're going for that.
They had very, very good starts, but the wind is going to the right. Celestial Storm uses it for coming from the right.
We'll just go to the chopper and see it from top. Then we can see how they're crossing each other. So why are they keeping going to the left lane mark and the rest of them are keeping themselves in the middle?
Actually, what they are doing on the left is they are trying to take advantage of the current wind direction, but after the tick, they have to go like in a much worse angle than the guys coming from the right, like Celestial Storm. Yeah.
It's Metabo, but still according to the server, it's Sharky Boy, it's Doctor in front, but we can see Celestial Storm coming in, Noi coming in, they're coming in front of them, they are in control of the race if they remember to tack up. Celestial Storm going all the way to the left lane mark. He'll have to do what you're doing, a small turn around the top mark on the inside, so let's see, it's a good decision.
It will be very, very close. Yeah, he has to duck both of the other boats, but manages to round the mark quite well. And now it's very, very close with the black boat. But his rounding is much better than Noom, the black boat.
The new, he's playing on a mobile phone. I can see the way he turns. Do you see how slow it was going?
Yeah.
If you're not a routine player on the mobile phone, you can turn very, very slow and very. But if you're a good player, then it looks like you're just flying around the mark in the Nacra. Here, Rooster, Celestial Storm, Doctor, and Noi.
Yeah, actually, for the World Championships, for the finals, there's a rule saying that you have to use a mobile device, at least a tablet or a mobile device for the finals. So good for the one who is used to it. But in the racing, like we do it right now, I think the guys playing on a laptop or so, well, they have an advantage, sure.
Yeah, we don't know why they've managed to do this rule. I was part of the World Cup Championship last year, and I said play on all device, play on the device you know, because there's small difference in the way you steer it, but there's no difference in the game. So it's what you're used to, and I know a lot of the top 20 players actually are playing on laptops.
Yeah.
So here we have a fight downwind. Please tell us why. It's Rooster, it's Celestial Storm. Do we have a chance to take over?
Actually, no, not in the last meters, no. He's too far away to get the wind shadow, so Rooster Sailing will go in straight now, and Celestial Storm as well. But a nice, interesting race, which was very, very close at the top mark.
Yeah. And then we see a small fight. It's going to be Doctor. Yeah, it's going to be Doctor and Noi coming fourth. Metabo fifth. With Sharky Boy, who had the best start, coming in sixth, and Raywin coming in seventh. And the reason why Sharky Boy is in sixth is because he's from Croatia. It's because when we were reading the chart, I remember he got some penalties. See here, we can see the chart. In the start, it looks like he was coming first, but he actually started fifth. Then he was actually coming really good around the first top mark, but got a penalty. And see how costly it is, going all the way to the sixth, couldn't come back in the race. Where Rooster Sailing doing good choices, coming around the top mark first, Celestial Storm fighting his way back.
Yeah, so in the Nacra, when you get a penalty, it's not easy to get back in front. I think you just you streamed one race of me where I got a bad start, had to go back and got a penalty at the first mark. And even though managed to get first, but that's really not usual.
No. But normally in the Nacra and also the 49er, getting a penalty is so costly.
Yeah.
We will just go to a small commercial break before ending up this show. So please stay tuned and we'll be back. Hi. Thank you for watching eSailing TV. You can follow us on different social medias online. Go to twitch.tv/eSailingTV and follow us, or just go to Twitch, write eSailing TV in the search area. Then you come to our channel. Here you can scroll down, see the rest of the social medias we are on. YouTube, Facebook, homepage. Please subscribe. Get direct notifications when we are online. You can also go on the videos. If you didn't watch the last live show, you go here and see it. You can also see some of the clips we are doing, or clips some of the other viewers have been doing. Are you more the Facebook type? Then please go to Facebook, write eSailing TV. Then you will get to our Facebook page. When you're in the Facebook page, you can see the live shows. We're doing live shows on 2 channels, Twitch and Facebook. But when you're scrolling down, you will also see clips, small clips, learning videos of what we're doing. Here we're attacking people. Here we're attacking sports federations. So a lot of people will know that we are live. Please share, please like, please follow us. We're also on YouTube. Go to YouTube, write eSailing Space TV. If you're going on eSailing TV, you can see a lot of videos. Right now, more than 100 videos are online. Here you can go back in time, see some of the races, or see some of the really good duels we have. You can also see a learning video. We're placing everything up there, but we're not sending live on YouTube. I just have to say thank you for following eSailing TV. Please subscribe, please like, please share what we're doing. Together we're growing eSailing TV and eSailing in total. Thank you for watching. And welcome back in eSailing. And Johannes, can you come into the camera? We're going to have a small talk here. We're going to have a talk about eSailing and sailing. Last year I was part of World Sailing's annual conference in Florida. I was also part of the World Cup Championship and also actually created it and helped them out doing the event. But is there a future for eSailing/sailing? Can we build bridge between e-sport and sport?
Sure, and I think you already did. So I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't do the e-sailing if I wouldn't have been sailing before. But others who don't have any clue of sailing, like Confluencia, you mentioned him before, these people, they have the chance to get close to sailing, get a view of sailing, get impressions how it is, and just with a computer or a mobile device, they don't have to pay much. And yeah, they can learn how exciting sailing actually is. And then when you go and take the next step and go outside, go on the water, experience the real wind. So I hope that many of these sailors, e-sailors, we can bring to the real sailing as well.
So when I'm seeing pictures online with young sailors and new sailors playing virtual regatta, doing it for practice, then it's actually giving them something to the real sailing and learning them the tactic and strategy. They will not have the physical things with the wind and the water and the cold, but they will learn the tactics, the strategy, and also maybe some of the physics behind reading wind and how to steer this boat or what. What do you mean about that?
Yeah, sure. I think it's a little bit different to the reality, but what you have is this constant wind shifting left, right within a dedicated time span. You have the same outside on the water depending on where you're sailing. Yeah, on a small lake like Lake Alster in Hamburg, you have the very, very shifty wind. Out here in Kiel, when you have northeastern winds, it's very, very constant. But you can also have that in the e-sailing events here. You can really experience that.
So to wrap up, e-sailing and real sailing, we can build bridge together with these two tools, and we maybe, according to you also, attract more sailors or interested for sailing. In conclusion, I don't think he will start doing sailing. He's of age, but he's interested in sailing. He has to study the rules. He had to look at sailing races to learn how to do the tactic and strategy. So suddenly he was following the 49er class just to learn the 49er boat, reading rule books. And I know sailing rule books, oh Jesus Christ, they are hard to read. There's so many rules, so there are basic rules in the game.
Yeah, that's actually why many sailors, they don't even know the rules very well. So I think in the meantime, many e-sailors know the rules better than the real sailors. So there's something the real sailors can learn from. But I think on the top level, they all the sailors know the rules very well. But if you go a little bit below to have just the fun races, which are going on the Wednesday evening races or so, they could really learn of the guys who are really learning the rules for the e-sailing.
But we also see him now. I've been following Kieler Woche. I've been here for 3 days now, seeing the real TV production from Kieler Woche, and actually look the same thing as eSailing, because many of the times they're going into graphic mode. We can see the boats with the flags on there, and we can see the angles, and we can also see lane marks there.
Yeah, it's quite similar. The way of presenting the race in the eSailing game is like really similar to the reality. So you really have, it all looks very similar, and so when you know one of them, you can understand both.
So if you're going to give an advice or two for our online viewers, what will you give them as an advice when they're going into eSailing? Is it just play it, use as small mobile phone as possible, or is it go have some fun, or is it study the rules and then start the game? How to start it up?
Actually, I won't start with studying the rules. So when you're finished with studying the rules, you don't want to sail anymore. But I think what you should do is grab your device. It's really not depending on which device you have in the beginning. Just grab what you have and try some races. Just go up and down, set the spinnaker, take it down, and try to get the right angles. And after that, just watch some races. Maybe you can do that also before. Watch some races, some streamed races maybe, and you can learn a lot by that. And you will really quickly have fun with that.
There's hope for everybody. There's also hope for me here in eSailing TV. I can learn the game. I've learned to commentate it. I've not sailed it yet in that high level. I know if I'm going to compete the other guys, they're trying to dual mode me all the time, I will lose with 100 or 200 meters, because I'm really good at commentating but not good at sailing it yet. Johannes, thank you for joining in studio today. What a pleasure for you to come all the way from outside of Kiel/Hamburg, coming visit me here at Kieler Woche and tell people around the world what to do in eSailing. We will be back with more eSailing TV the next week. We will do some streaming Wednesday. I think we'll go online again. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following us. Please share. Please tell everybody that they can watch eSailing TV here, and also they can watch a HSC Bundesligateam live in studio, or hear an interview with a conclusion, or see the profile of the week with I Am Sinking. So thank you for watching, and please come back for more.